right, man. Shout out to this mama right here, right? She may have not made the right choices all the way throughout life, but in this moment right here, I think that she deserves her praises, right? So here we have a mother, a very concerned mother. She found out her son was into the YN activities, trying to be out there in the streets, trying to be out there living that life, instead of at home studying, reading books, learning some valuable skills, he was out there in the streets and she found him, right? And the crazy thing about it is he probably doesn't wear, his shiesty mask all the time when he's at home, but a mom is gonna be able to spot her son out from a mile away, man. She spotted him out. She saw him in that crowd of other guys, and she said, "Oh no, not my son." Mind you, this kid, probably another fatherless child because if his father was alive, his mom would have got his dad on his tail. But she got to take up that role because for whatever reasons, her life choices led her to be a single mom. And instead of giving up on her kids, she's out there trying to make a difference in this little boy's life. Now, this kid right now, he probably feels embarrassed. He probably feels like he want to run away from home and all that stuff. I know we all felt like that as a kid at some point. Like, your parent did something, they scolded you about something. But then as you grow up and you become an adult, one thing you realize is a lot of things your parents did, even if they did it in the wrong way, that they were just trying to help you, right? They were just trying to help you. Some of these kids, they're going to wish, these kids watching, laughing, they're going to wish they had a mom like this that cared about them this much to, pull up on them in the streets and, get them from out there, telling them, take that mask off. You want to be out here. Nah, not my son. My son ain't going to be doing this, boy. You better go to basketball practice or football practice or something. Like, you need to find something else to do, man, because she's not going to be dealing with her son being out there in the streets, man. Yeah, man, I think it's a great video, man. I think it's a great video. It looks like some type of, all these kids a lot of them got backpacks on, so I'm assuming like they just got out of school. Maybe they was pulling up in the neighborhood to watch a fight or something. His mom like, nah, my son ain't gonna be out here. Why you out here looking like a criminal? Nah, that's not what I'm gonna be entertaining. But there are a lot of these kids, they dress like this because they know their parents don't play that, and that's one thing about it. Like, they might not be the most well off, but there's two types of kids that no kid should be in the street. I gotta say that first, but it's two types of kids that definitely shouldn't. The types that got parents that actually care, and the types that are like well off and because they parents got a little money and stuff like that, they feel like that they gotta prove themselves to the kids that don't have money and who may feel like they have to do this type of stuff. As far as like being in the streets, robbing and just doing stuff that they shouldn't be doing, man. Yeah, man, I don't mind this video at all. I don't mind her approach. He's gonna remember this. Is it gonna stop him? Honestly, probably not. That's the thing about it. The thing about it, I'm making a lot of assumptions, just assuming she's a single mom. But the thing about it is, single mom or not, a lot of times kids get into this type of stuff because either they have older guys that are around them that are doing the same thing. Maybe got some uncles, some older brothers, some cousins, something like that. Or their parents just work a lot, man. A lot of times when your parents are trying to make sure they can provide the best life for you, they got to work all day. They got to work all night. They're just not there enough to make sure you aren't going down the wrong path. That was something that after my father passed away, that I started falling down the wrong path just a little bit because I was playing sports. So that kept positive male role models in my life. But some of the time I did, do some things that was going down the wrong path. And it was because my mom, she had to work, man. She had 3 kids. She had to make sure we had everything that we needed as far as roof over our head, food, and clothes on our back. So, they gotta sacrifice in some areas, and that comes with not being able to be around to guide you as much, you know. Yeah, man, crazy situation. Like I said, I don't mind it. A lot of times what I like to say when it comes to stuff like this is she's doing the right thing, but also she gotta get into his head why he should not be out there. She needs to really drill that into his head, and she really should have done it from a younger age to, you know, tell him, like, just telling him, like, nah, don't be out there with them boys. He's gonna be back out there with them boys. If you gotta really show him the examples of what's that's gonna lead for him in life. You know, they gotta let him know, like, it's only 2 hours. Do you want to die? Do you want to go to jail? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you think you look cool and this, that, and the third, but honestly, when, like, this whole shiesty man thing, it's kind of like when the hoodie was first invented, right? Well, you know, I guess hood's been around for thousands of years, but when it was like a normal thing for kids to wear hoodies to go to school, it became an easy way for young men to hide themselves. You know, they get to hide themselves, and you know, they a lot of times these kids, they got insecurities. You know, they got mental stuff that they're dealing with, and being able to hide themselves and, you know, wear those masks and stuff like that, it's kind of like an escape. And, you know, having the right type of positive male role models in your life will make you feel like you don't need that. You know. Just my perspective on the situation, though. Like I said, I do like this video. It's a one YN saved from the streets. Hopefully he, you know, decides that he wants to go down a better path in life. And, you know, he might be on a good path in life. Who knows, right? Just because he's dressed like that, he might not be on the bad. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt on that. He might not be going down the wrong path, but just even how you present yourself, it matters. How it's like someone has to teach them that. How you present yourself to the world, it matters. You know, all the sagging of the pants and all that stuff. Like, I don't know. To me, it's like when I see dudes sagging their pants and stuff like that, I'm just like, bro, I'm not worried about you, because I know if you try to do anything to me, you got to pull your pants up first. I already got a half a second on you, you know, if somebody does try to like bring some violence or something my way. And beyond that, it just not yeah, maybe the little ratchet girls are gonna like it, but the woman of value, they're not gonna be attracted to that. The women that have good fathers in their life, they're not gonna be attracted to that. So yeah, man, great video. Let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments below. As always, love y'all. I'm out.